everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be unboxing 4 different virtual pets that I purchased from AliExpress. None of these are Tamagotchi. You could say that these are Tamagotchi knockoffs. They're virtual pets that are trying to imitate Tamagotchi, and I spent $92.77 on these. That certainly felt like a lot of money for virtual pets that aren't Tamagotchi, but one of these is like a cult classic, fan favorite among virtual pet collectors, and then a couple others of these I was just really interested to see what they're like for myself. Being that these are from AliExpress, they did ship from China, and all 4 pets I purchased from the same seller, which is why they're all packaged very similarly in this like garbage bag like material. Let's start with this smaller one. I'm not sure what's in what package, so I think this is a good place to jump in. This first one, you can tell it's in a box and it's wrapped in a bunch of bubble wrap. Let's see if I can get it out. All right, so this one, it's all in Chinese on the box, and I unfortunately cannot read Chinese, but I'll look up what this was called on AliExpress. So this was advertised as the Tamagotchi's original e-pet, color display, kids electronic pet, 12 pet in 1, virtual cyber pet, digital HD screen, interactive toy. And we all know this is not a Tamagotchi at all. However, the shell of this device really caught my eye because it looks like the Tamagotchi mix with the heart and the bow on it. The other thing that caught my eye about this device is that the characters are based off the Zodiac. I'm a huge Fruits Basket fan. I'm not too knowledgeable about the Zodiac, but I find it very interesting. So this one will certainly be an interesting run. And I paid $22.16 for it. So for a color screen pet, if it's good quality, that's not a bad price, but the quality is questionable already. More bubble wrap. We'll start with the smallest of the 3 boxes, and this is the virtual pet that has that cult following. A ton of fans love this pet. I've never personally tried it, but here is the Tamagazi. Looking at the back of the box, it's all in Chinese, so I can't read it, but it looks like there's a lot to do judging by the pictures. I am a little nervous to play some of these because they are in Chinese. I know that's how a lot of Tamagotchi collectors feel about playing Japanese Tamagotchi, and I've always had the benefit of knowing some Japanese and not having that fear, but I guess it's my turn to experience the language barrier with these pets. So this is definitely at the top of my list to run, and this one I believe was the most expensive. I paid $34.60 for this. This one, I felt like that price was reasonable though, as I've seen these sell for like in the 40s and 50s. Like I said, there are a lot of people that swear by this pet. This one was advertised as the Tamagotchi Original Sugar Cube Electronic Pet Machine, Chinese Color Screen, Children Pet Development, Block Game, Console Toy Gifts. I'm sure you've already identified the pattern in these product listings. They just kind of spam a bunch of keywords into the titles, but we'll talk about that more later. So, moving on to the next pet. And for both of these, I'm a little more familiar with these 2. I already own one version of each of these, but this is a new version of the Toma pet. It has a bigger screen than the one that I've played. I've played one on this channel in the past, and for the most part, I did enjoy running that Toma pet, but like, these things make scary, demonic noises, so it'll be really interesting to see what this updated version is like. I also love this teal color. I'm not a huge fan of the artwork of the Toma pet, but I do like the shell design. It's also very reminiscent of the mix. And this one was the cheapest of the 4 at $19.14. And just like all the other ones so far, it's advertised as a Tamagotchi, electronic pets, toys for children, color screen, blah blah blah. Though this one does say USB charge, interactive virtual pet. So I guess that's a feature to look forward to. And I also just noticed on the bottom of the box, it says date with cute pets, communicate with other pets, funny wireless interactive digital dating game machine. So I suppose they're kind of advertising this as like a dating sim. So we'll see how this goes, and we'll have to compare it to the old Toma pet that I played in the past. And lastly, we have a Q-Pet. This one advertises English menu selection, super strong functions, online interaction, and an HD color screen. And like with the Toma pet, I have played with a Q-Pet before, so I'm a little bit familiar of what this device is about. This device was $21.31, and I actually bought it off the same listing as the Toma pet. So these were advertised together, and it had the same long-winded Tamagotchi USB charge description. And this one knocks off the For You shell quite a bit, and it also has removable faceplates. So that's kind of a fun feature, and, you know, very reminiscent of that For You shell. Here are all 4 knockoff pets that I purchased. So these are knockoffs in the sense that they are trying to imitate the success of Tamagotchi, the success of that style of virtual pet. But looking at these boxes, none of them are claiming to be Tamagotchi, and none of them are claiming to be produced by Bandai, judging off the packaging that is. Now, I think many of you watching my videos already know this, but I wanted to bring awareness to the individuals who are new to the Tamagotchi community, new to collecting, that even though there's not an issue with owning these pets and running these pets, there is an issue with how these pets are advertised online. In every single one of these descriptions, these were advertised as a Tamagotchi, and they're certainly not Tamagotchi, and they're certainly not made by Bandai. While I was shopping on AliExpress, there were also some counterfeit devices that said Tamagotchi directly on them and said Bandai on the advertisement as well. As you're out shopping for virtual pets, be mindful of that. Also be mindful of the fact that if something is too good to be true, it's probably not true. On AliExpress, I saw several listings for a Tamagotchi meats or a Tamagotchi mix for only like $20, $30. And you'd click on the listing, it would look like that was indeed what was being sold, but really it was one of these being sold with the meats picture. So just be mindful of that. I would hate to see someone receive one of these when they were hoping to get a genuine collectible like a Tamagotchi Sanrio meats, or really any of the meats line. We all love the meats line and I miss it so much. But even though these are knockoffs, I am really excited to try them. They all sparked my interest in one way or another. I think I'm going to start with this Q-Pet. I've been really busy lately and I'm just kind of easing back into running virtual pet, and I think this will be a good place to start since I'm familiar with the Q-Pet and it can also be ran in English. If you're interested in seeing any of the future videos I make about this or any of these other knockoff devices, please consider subscribing to my channel. You can also find me on Instagram at @PandaBunny, where I post pictures of my virtual pet runs. Thank you so much for joining me today for this unboxing video, and I will see you in my next video.